arrive, Jay. But he's backstage, so he can't defend himself, but he can smile. But I realized that didn't get here yet either, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to track down what's going on with that. But yeah, let's see.
I'm gonna be honest. I almost put him on instead of me.
That would have been, yeah. You were just like, oh, that's my button. No. We could do between two Machus. That's how it works. So, hey Jay, he doesn't realize he's on. That's the best part. You're muted. Yeah. See, first time.
He's still muted.
Yep. All right. Well, never mind. All right.
We'll bring him back later
then. So anyway, let's see what's going on with the chat. Let's see.
Yeah.
Because I haven't got. Oh, the only thing I've gotten is my dial from 78s came in. The one from Legion's Con, which I'm really excited to.
My sister
put
got
together.
it too.
Yeah, so I'm excited to put that together. But yeah, no, it's been a slow week, so it's not terrible. Let's see what we got here. We got Video Power Gaming is here. What's going on? Unworthy is here. Had a little dream about Machu as He-Man and JShot as the Fabulous Tiger. Fabulous Tiger. I like that. I'll take that. Was I Battle Cat or Cringer? Which one?
Battle Shot.
Battle. That works too. Webhead is here, doing the Lord's work. What's up, dude? JShot does an amazing Skeletor. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. We'll see if it gets broken out. I don't have the mask here, but I'm sure it'll come up at some point. Please smash that like button and subscribe, dude. You are a god amongst men, always taking care of us. We always forget. Real Life Perspective Show is here. What's going on, Sean? KJ's here. He said, yo, what's up, peeps? And boo to the wrong day and wrong time. Man, I appreciate you promoting us on Massholes, which everyone should go watch. It's a fabulous name. But yeah, we got it. I had something come up yesterday, so we're going into today. You can get your own mug, by the way, if you really want it, on Pop Culture Coffee. And I'd love to say I have a code, and I don't know why I don't have one. So Chet is here and backstage. I didn't recognize him because he just put the sunglasses on backstage. It was actually funny to watch him. Like, as soon as we started the show, he went whoop, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense then. Let's see what else. Just trying to save money. MOTUNIVERSE is the ways. And then Unworthy is gross, KJ. Gross, KJ is here. So no.
Only for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that's what I heard about you, bud. That's what I heard about you.
I guess it's because we're encroaching on other people's shows on Thursday.
Are we? On Thursdays?
I don't know at this time, though.
No, I don't think we're encroaching on anybody's time. So there's plenty of time. Plenty of time to watch this and go watch other shows. So, let's see. Undead Werewolf, what's going on? Yeah, we're early, man. We're early. So this should be good. We can have... So, Mario's here. What's going on, Mario? I'm sure you'll see Mario later, right? On the Enablers episode.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see what else we got. I have a cup I won on my new Turtles display. Look at that. There you go. You have 3 of the Ghostbusters. So, and I got the River Slime one. I got this one. That's Ghostbusters. So,
since Mario is here, I just want to tease.
Since Mario's here,
I was going to open this also.
Fantastic Plastic is here. What's up, dude?
I just realized.
Where did you get that?
And they're the cutouts.
That's amazing
that he danced with.
Where the hell did you find that?
At the comic book store at the mall.
Nice.
Yeah,
that's amazing. That's so good.
So that's a little tease there for later today.
I love that so much. KJ's cooking dinner with the kiddos. That's good. Gonna unfreeze some Dino Nuggets and call it a day, which is a solid meal, by the way. And Josh Brown is here. Josh Brown.
I'll talk to him about nuggets.
Well,
a 10-piece with the sweet and sour sauce.
Little duck butter. I got you.
Don't mention that to him.
All right.
Or do.
Yeah, we'll see. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's. I think we've stalled long enough. Hopefully, everybody figured out how to unmute their mics. And let's see. Let's bring in Jay before we bring in Chet and Alex. But what's up, man? How are you?
Yeah, I was thinking to myself. I was like, if Machu had pressed that button and I was on, nobody would have noticed. It's the same freaking face. Like
I would have noticed. I would have.
There we go. See,
yeah,
I'm Machu-Toy. Hey, come on.
Yeah, see, I would have noticed when Machu.
I'm still here, you guys.
No, son of a God, damn it. Okay, well, all right. Anyway, what's up, man? How are you?
Together, you can't seriously. It's like John Cena with the same thing. Crazy. It's crazy that way. I'm good, guys. I'm good.
Good.
Thanks for having us on. Like seriously, this is
I appreciate you reaching out and trying to make this work. I know that it's got to be an exciting couple of weeks for you. I mean, I remember like you were on doing the Kickstarter with us, and now it's coming to life. The Kickstarter feels so far away.
Oh, dude.
But I feel like it wasn't that far, and now we're here, man. We're getting it going.
You know, you're saying exciting. I'm saying like, God, what have I forgotten? I forgot
the pressure's on, huh?
Yeah.
I know I've forgotten something, bro.
That's
I know
right.
something.
as long as Dolph Lundgren's there, you'll be fine. Josh Brown using his wrench, man. Look at that. Using his wrench, getting that going. So go follow Mega J. And who else we got? We got Snell's World is here. What's going on?
Snell, good to see you.
We got Mega Machu, hashtag Mega Machu. When two Machus combined.
When we can see, the thing is we fight, and whoever wins, they get our powers. So
or do you just do the fusion dance? You know, and then
you know what though? I think we should just commit crimes because we could just use each other as.
Dude, that would be freaking awesome. It would be like, I don't know if you ever watch the Richard Pryor movie Moving. I don't know if you ever saw that movie.
No.
It was a good movie. They have twins, right? And basically, when they register at any school, they just said that they say there's only one of them. So whoever's better at anything else, they just do their homework.
There you go.
It's crazy, right? And they win marathons because one of them runs half the marathon, the other one runs the other.
There you go. See?
Genius.
JShot ran a marathon.
That was a long time ago. I should have done that. Yeah.
Mega Machu, I like it.
Mega Machu. There you go. So
it's kind of like it's like a Pokemon. You know?
It's the evolution.
That is a Pokemon name if I ever heard one.
It's an evolution. I love it.
Which one of the balls do we have to
God. Well, we knew this was going to go off the rails quickly. But yeah, man, you got next weekend at not in Eternia, but in what is it, in Torrance, California?
Oh,
right?
well, Torrance will become Eternia for a day for a weekend. That's for sure. It's. I mean, like things like these last 2 weeks, guys. Like these last 2 weeks have been absolutely bonkers. Like things have just gone from 0 to like 2,000. Like it's freaking crazy. And we're so humbled and just shocked at the response from not only the community but also the industry. Like things have like, especially this, like I said, this last 2 weeks has literally just exploded. Like I'm at a loss for words, and that's very rare. That's a rare thing when I'm at a loss for words.
Well, I was going to say though too, you had a huge couple of announcements over the last couple of days with Amazon Studios, right? Mm-hmm. Getting involved, which is just incredible. And now, so what? Tell me a little bit about their involvement.
Sure. If you want to, so basically, one of our teams, and actually our capital sponsor, He-Mania.com. He basically went to bat for all. I mean, like, I reached out to my contacts. He reached out to his contacts, and between the two of us, we just tried to double team and try to get anything going. And right at the nth hour, you know what I mean? Like literally right there, all of a sudden, like he starts getting replies, and people are calling back and says, what do you guys? What is your goal here? Like, what are you trying to do? And blah blah blah. And he's like, we just want to have the best Master Universe party ever, right? And like that kind of thing, right? No, I'm serious. He literally just he went up to bat and hit a freaking home run. Like it's absolutely crazy. And we're only 2 weeks out from the premiere of the movie, right? And yeah, they're just like, okay, we love what you guys are doing, and how about we do something together? And it's like, holy crap, right? And we just like, I'm pretty sure I peed my pants. Like I was absolutely like gobsmacked at that, right? So yeah, they started saying, okay, we could do this, and we could do this, and we're like, yes, right? Every it was like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, yes. It was like it never stopped, right? So yeah, lots of things. And I want to announce something tonight here. Officially at the Between Two Sentinels. I'll tell you a little bit about it. If you want to go back to the website, we can take a look at the events section, and I can talk everybody through it.
Do you want to bring Chet and Alex in while you talk, or do you want to leave them backstage? I mean, I'm fine. I'm good with them. All right, let's bring them in, and then we'll go back to this. So because so Chet and Alex, welcome, guys. How are you?
Hey, welcome. Doing all right. Thanks for having us.
Chet,
Thank you.
Chet.
How you doing?
Good, dude. Good. And we were, first time we got to meet you guys a little bit backstage. And very exciting. You guys are doing some awesome stuff. You've got SKN, which is the Shadow Nose Network, on YouTube, which is awesome. We just learned about that back there, and I'm sure we'll talk more about it. And then you got an app that we're going to talk about too, which is huge. And it's why there's a lot going on today. But it's why I didn't want you guys. I felt like Mega J could just go for a while, and I didn't want you to just sit back there. He's
a hype man.
Yeah,
it's
a waste of sunglass time, Chet. It's a waste of sunglass time.
I'm surprised you recognized me. I thought it was. I thought this was like I put these on. You'd be like, wait, how'd this guy get a code? Like
it's the old. Hey, Skeletor, I'll go get He-Man. No, Prince Adam. Yeah. Yeah. But I do also want to call this out. Johnny Cock with a very generous $10 super hat, saying just sending support to JShot and his hair. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. My hair needs plenty of support. And sweet baby Machu. Have a great show, Mega J Retro. Be blessed. Lumpia for life. All right, back to work. All right, thank you, Johnny. Appreciate you, man.
Johnny.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh man, I love it when Filipino food gets in the conversation. It's just the best.
Machu's been good about introducing me to new stuff, so opening my eyes. We got a few more people jumped in here too. We got Toy Pages here. What's going on? Giraffe, I'm going to go with, says he wants to do a 9-day stream until the doors open for the con.
I think you're right with Giraffe.
Giraffe? All right, there you go.
Giraffe on the picture.
Giraffe. There you go. Giraffe. Like, right.
I feel like his payments is a pretty good setup too. Coke and Red Bull, like
I didn't know. I didn't know DoorDash actually delivered that part of it.
I think it's Coca-Cola. It's Coca-Cola.
Okay, just to make sure.
For the reasons of this stream, it is Coca-Cola.
I assumed it was crystal clear Coke, and that's
because 9 days is a long time to stream, man. I was wondering you might need some extra pick me up for that, but I wouldn't advise that though.
Yeah,
Coca-Cola in powder form.
You sprinkle it in the Red Bull. Yeah. Josh Brown says tag teaming also works. Hope the convention is great. Too bad I'll miss it. Zero. I'm sure that there'll be plenty of coverage.
That's all good,
from some amazing people here. We also got Mitchell and Lil Beastie. Lil Beastie says what I want is the movie is I want Prince Adam is his Prince attire by the end. I also want a post-credit scene hinting at a She-Ra movie. I think a lot of people would be very happy with that. Toy Page says just hit the like button. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Paige. Spoiler alert: He-Man will return in Avengers Doomsday. We also got Broman G-Bro says ahoy ahoy all. What's going on? Cheers. Let's see. Vincent Lee, 1995. Wow. All right. He is stoked. He is very stoked. I always thought Orko was annoying, but there should be a blue floating Grogu somewhere. Okay. To get something going, I'm sure. I hope they link She-Ra and Hordak in over the Sanke men. Admiring his should be Willem Dafoe. Okay. There was a lot of words there. I'm not sure I got that right, but do my best.
It's close. You're good.
Okay. All right.
She-Ra, Hordak, Snake. It's supposed to be, I think it's Snake Man, but
it's not Sanke Man?
I think it was Snake Man.
No. Like Sanka, you dead man? From Cool Runnings?
No, it's the anime version of Motu. So yeah.
Sanke.
You finally do a Motu episode and don't invite me. Very Skeletor review, Jay. Sorry, dude. This was special for MOTUNIVERSE. We could do another one. So you'll have to remember it though. And remember, Jigs Collectibles Caliber says greetings to all. What's going on? A lot of new people here, man. A lot of new people watching. If you're if you like this stuff, if you like what's going on, be sure to hit that link, hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, guys, subscribe to Between Two Sentinels. It's a great show.
We're usually on every Wednesday, right before these guys, so there's no confliction. So it's nice. No Melted Cooper is here. What's up? We got Broman, Amiga Cammy. All right, I got that one. And Broman again. Damn, Broman. All right. Melted Copter. You have dyslexia. Okay. All right. Cool. So he says he blames man heat. Oh no, it's He-Man. Sorry, for getting excited. All right. So now that we've gotten through that, Jay, I'm gonna bring up the page again here, and I'm gonna go over to events, and you're gonna let's see. Here we go. Events. All right. Tell me where to go.
If you want to, this is events. There it is. There we go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's your page, bud.
Yeah, this is truly going to be the biggest pre-launch party for Master Universe. I mean, we were preparing for it regardless, and then all of a sudden, in comes Amazon and just says, "Yeah, we want some of that action." We're like, "Holy crap!" So yeah, we were really excited about this, and they're bringing the whole enchilada. Wow. You guys actually, you guys were at the
Toy Fair.
Jay and Matchu, you guys were at the Mattel party, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So basically, at we saw those two statues at the Toy Fair, and they're making their way to California. So holy crap, these things are gigantic, but they are life size. So basically, it's literally like taking a picture with He-Man and facing off with Skeletor. It's going to be awesome. And what wasn't there at Toy Fair is the freaking bone throne. You get to sit on it. You get to freaking pose on it. Please be PG on it, please.
Name like bone throne.
Yeah, I mean,
please be PG on it.
You can't get mad.
And you know what? We looked up the price of these things. Dear God, we are scared. Actually, we're pretty scared. The bone throne alone. Do you guys know the price on these things? I don't know.
No, I mean, are they selling them as well, or this is just what it costs to produce it?
Chet, do you know how much it is, Alex?
Yeah, I do. It's
so these guys don't count. Let's play the game. Jay, how much do you think it is, Machu? And then Machu, how much do you think it is?
For the bone throne itself?
Yeah.
Is it resin or what is it made out of? It's not made out of actual
it is. You can sit on it. So I mean, like it's made of a decent material.
So I'm gonna go with like 9,500 is what I'm gonna go with.
Okay. And Machu, what are you thinking?
Watch is gonna go $1.
Price is
Right rules.
I was gonna say 11,000.
11,000. All right. So Machu's closer.
Wow.
And Alex, do you want to reveal how much this damn thing, the bone throne?
Yeah, it's about $12,000. Oh,
wow.
GI Bros hit that 20 G's. Wow.
Yeah,
15,000.
15. I'm sorry, 15. Yeah.
Dollars, guys. $15,000 in the bone throne.
Wow.
So you better come and sit on it. This will be probably the only time anybody gets to sit on this damn throne. Who doesn't make buku bucks? I mean, this thing. Wow.
So now, is this a replica, or is this the one that was actually used in the movie?
No. It is a replica.
Okay.
These are available from I can't remember the name. I think it's something mannequins. I can't remember what it was, but they're a company in the UK, and you can buy these. So like muckle mannequins.
Okay.
Yeah, muckle mannequins.
So I would watch out for Shaggy because he says, "Well, it is called the Bone Throne." So you
gotta be careful.
Yeah, be careful.
Be careful.
So all right, so it is a replica. So like if you were a huge Jared Leto fan, you can't like get really close and see if you could sniff him. Like that's out. Okay. Just, hey, people might be Jared Leto fans. I don't know.
Jay, if you want to share my screen, I'll show you really quickly.
Yeah, what do you got here?
This thing is not cheap. This thing is thing is the
okay. Wait,
you can purchase the too, right? So yeah. So basically, if we were to go take a look, how much is Skeletor? Skeletor is $8,358 for Skeletor. I think
we could try to get that for JShot, right?
You want to get some super chats going? Yeah, we should be able to get it.
For whatever reason, He-Man is cheaper at $7,561.
There's not as much detail. It's more detail into it. Is that shipped though? Is it $8,000 shipped, or is it plus shipping?
I think it's pre-shipping.
Man, $8,000 they can't even throw in shipping.
Yeah, and then $15,355 for the Bone Throne. So, like I said, take your opportunities now, guys. When you're at the show, definitely sit on the Bone Throne because it is a hefty piece. It also comes with these two goblets.
Oh, cool!
Yeah,
at least you're getting goblets. So it's
and a shag carpet. It comes with a shag carpet.
Shag carpet on the Bone Throne.
And it's called Bone Throne. Come on.
I mean, it is the Bone Throne, right?
Technically, if it comes with goblets, that counts as like diningware. So your wife should be fine with it, So let's see.
Can you imagine seeing this in your living room? Just
well, I'm also noticing it looks like a German website. So is that coming from?
Yeah, it's from the UK. Sorry, you're right. It's from Germany.
So the shipping it's just shipping from it's international shipping. It's not even like coming from Texas. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's
All
pretty
right.
crazy. It's
Damn. All right. Well, that's the big announcement. Mega J is going to be giving away a bone throne today.
100%. We got 5.
Anything for the fans.
That's
man.
it.
Mega J.
we got 5 of them. We're okay.
We're going to put this towards the old Skeletor fund. We get a very generous super hat from Toy Migo saying, it's Wednesday, Thursday, my dudes. This is absolutely killer what Mega J and friends are doing. Huge shout out. Thank you, Toy Migos. Appreciate you guys. Of course, they'll be on tonight on They're Not Dolls, which I will not be on, but go make sure you check them out as well. All right, so I got a couple more comments here we want to get to. So Giraffe says, I cost for pure evil chair with a great back support, priceless. How could you turn that down?
Absolutely.
$8K for Skeletor, and he doesn't even come with nipples. BYON, bring your own nipples. Sorry, but my bank would disown me. So just bust your chops. Oh, we know, Sean. I know, Sean. Don't worry about it. Let's see. That doesn't sound that bad considering repainting my car cost me $18K Canadian.
Wow.
Okay, so bone throne or Canadian, repainting your car.
Yeah, I would have gone with the bone throne, man.
Yeah. So I want a Skeletor. I'll stay with my Super 7. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go back to events. Is that what we're doing here? We're back to events.
Yeah, we can go back to events, and
all right, cool.
And yeah, it's going to be a huge celebration for us, guys. But having Amazon there is just like the creme de la creme. But over the past couple of days, it's just been absolutely nuts. We're going to be celebrating He-Man for the entire Master Universe history from 1982 to 2026. It's been a long history, and now we're getting movies, we're getting video games. Actually, we might not be getting. I'm just kidding. Video games have been delayed, but still, we are getting so much of the Master Universe. We're getting freaking popcorn buckets, cat treats. I don't know. Have you guys seen the cat treats?
I haven't seen the cat treats.
Have you seen the cat treats?
No, the sipper looks great though. The Sword of Power sipper. That's so good.
It's crazy. And we got popcorn buckets. We got freaking 60 ounce drinks. It's in freaking insane what we're getting.
What is it? Is it July 11th, the 7-Eleven day where you can bring whatever you want to fill the Slurpee?
Oh,
I know.
Yeah,
I believe that would be one hell of a Slurpee. And imagine swinging that thing around. That thing would weigh a ton.
Oh
yeah.
Man, we can break bones with that. Yeah. So it's going to be a great celebration for Master Universe, and of course, She-Ra, Princess of Power. We are celebrating the Princess of Power because she turns 41 years old this year, and last year was her birthday. And you know what? 40th anniversary, and nobody really noticed. I mean, like everyone was like, and right at the end, Mattel was probably like, "Oh crap, this is a thing that we should be doing." Right? So they just really snuck it in right at the end. Mondo, luckily, they picked up that ball, so that was pretty cool. But we want to do better, so we're going to be celebrating the Princess of Power's birthday. We're going to have cake, guys.
Oh, nice.
And people have been making fun of me for saying She-Ra's cake. Everybody's been saying, "What are you talking about?" we're gonna
fudge the whale cake or no.
So we're gonna celebrate her birthday, and yes, tons of She-Ra cake. Jeez. Anyway, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. And of course, we're going to talk about the video games of He-Man from 1993 all the way to 2026. There have been some absolutely horrendous Master Universe games. Absolutely terrible. But you know what? We love that. We love the more terrible, the better.
Yeah.
But there have been some decent ones. There have been some ones which are just absolutely like, what the heck? Why? Like, why? It's an NFT game, guys. Like, stay away from the NFTs. Stay away from all those types of games. And then this year we got so close. There's a beat 'em up coming, right? From the Dragon Pearl of Destruction. And we got so close to having it at the show. It was crazy. But the thing is, I don't know if you guys heard, but they had to delay it. So they pulled the plug on the release date. So limited run games strikes again, man. They're doing their thing. And of course, announcing it right here on Between Two Sentinels. The Master Universe, the MOTUNIVERSE Masters of Cosplay.
Nice.
Is going to be awesome. We are, and it should have been announced by now, but we are giving away. Sorry, not giving away. We have prizes, guys. So prizes are going to be for contestants, and the first, second, and third winners will get cash.
Wow.
So the third place will get $100. The second place will get $150, and the third place will get $250, $500 in cash prizes for the Masters.
Amazing.
Is this Eternia dollars, Canadian dollars?
These are Canadian dollars.
Yeah, so $4.
Yeah, $4. Take off 2 zeros. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's in USD, everybody. So yes, you are. It's not some funny money. It really is the real deal. It is the green. So,
Nice.
guys, if you're a cosplayer, you better come to MOTUNIVERSE because you can actually win some cash. And we may or may not say that we are a little bit biased towards Master Universe cosplay. You never know. I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it's a con for Masters of the Universe. You know, I think a lot of people would be mad if like a Power Ranger won. Like I just I feel like that would be upsetting to some people.
I always think that a Power Ranger convention cosplay contest must be really boring.
You got to do something to stand out.
Well, I think that, but you know what? I take that back because all the kaiju, right? The kaiju.
Oh yeah.
Right. So
yeah.
You want kaiju, right? But you're gonna have like 600 Rangers there. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them green, right? Yeah. So yeah.
And indie toys is what we're all about. We're all about the indie toys, and there can't be anything more exciting than gumming up makers. If you guys are fans of Master Universe and Muppets, these two have literally they have done the fusion. The fusion has been done, okay, and now we have the Muppets as Master Universe. It's crazy. Pop and Bubble Studios is going to come and showcase everything they have. They have prototypes. They have Kickstarter, which is going to be pretty much launched at MOTUNIVERSE, so that's really exciting. We have a panel featuring Danny Arriaga and the whole crew: Esther Arriaga, Danny Arriaga, Esther Arriaga, Dorian and Vic DeChel. Ian Dorian and Vic DeChel. Now, Vic DeChel is actually he was a storyboard artist at Filmation. So again,
cool.
the pedigree is here, everybody.
Yeah.
And Danny Arriaga, he actually created Lotso Huggin' Bear.
Oh wow! Okay.
He was he was the lead animator and still does work for Pixar and for Disney. So yeah, there's a lot of pedigree here.
That's
Ian
cool.
Dorian. He's worked on so many different, not only Marvel and DC comics, but he's also been in Hollywood. He's actually produced toys. So this is like a dream team here.
Yeah.
And you know what? With that kind of pedigree, a television series can't be too far away.
No,
actually, too, the Kickstarter kicks off tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow.
So it's they're doing it early. I didn't even realize that. So there you go. Really excited about this.
And I know that they were on with Brick early in the month. On his show. What is it? Needless Ephemera. Weekly? Yeah. News. It's a news show. Yeah. So,
we're really
cool.
excited. And of course, tickets are available right now, guys. You can click on the ticket button there, Jay. And we got Saturday passes, Sunday passes, the full weekend pass, and of course the super VIP pass, which gets you early access on Saturday. It gets you access to all the after hour events. We're gonna have a lobby swap. We're gonna have karaoke. We're gonna do fun stuff and after the shows close the doors, but it's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. So we hope you guys will join us.
Oh yeah, dude!
It's like a good time.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be great. I remember how pumped you are too from the from the Kickstarter, and now again seeing it all come to fruition is awesome. I mean, how could you not have a good time, right? I mean, that's what we love. We love going to conventions, and now especially when they're a convention like this where it's all everybody's a fan of one thing, right? I mean, obviously we're fans of a lot of things, but like you're coming together to be with other people who love Motu and He-Man and She-Ra, and like that's how could you not have a good time? So if you don't have a good time, it's on you. So
but like indie toys, we're gonna have a lot of indie toys there. Like Spiro Toys is gonna be there. Same thing with Savage Crucible. They just announced that they're coming. Ramen Toy is gonna be there. Same thing with Hatter Toys, right? Hatter and Ramen are gonna do a panel talking about their plans for Wave 2 for Flipboard and the Champions of Neferity, and of course. Where else would you have Flipboard? I mean, literally, Flipboard was born out of the idea of a parody of a certain, brand of toy that has muscles and loincloths and nothing like that at all. It's nothing like that.
Nothing.
And a bone throne.
And a bone. I think Flipboard needs a bone throne now. It's gonna be made with a different type of bone, though. I think so.
You just call it the throne bone.
The throne bone. There you go. We also got Dan the Toy Man in the chat. What's going on, everybody? Fabio is confused, but it's okay. Don't worry. We're all here. We're all hanging out. He also wants the cat treats. I do. I'm gonna have to look up these cat treats for sure.
I'll get it. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Next movie they should introduce Sunman. You know what? That's funny. I forgot. I do have a Sunman.
Yep.
So I bought the Sunman re-release when I read the story.
Yeah.
And, so that was it was really cool. So Sunman would be a cool little Easter egg too.
Yeah. Smart way of bringing that into the whole Motu universe from outside. I thought that was a really good way to homage that together. So I've got the same release. I love that release, man.
It's such a great story too. If you haven't read the story about how Sunman came into existence, you should dive into it. Toy Mango said the game looks cool. The game did look really cool, and Johnny's calling them Bison dollars. That's what you're gonna win. So if I win, I'm donating it to Chet Maddox for his amazing Toy Hunter app. Wow, it's like we saved that for a fantastic segue.
Wow.
But let's talk about the Toy Hunter app. Is one of the reasons why you guys are here as well. Absolutely. So Chet, Alex, do you want me to bring up the link you shared in the private chat, or do you want me to bring up your screen chat? What's better?
No, the link in the private chat is just in case we want to put it in the comments for people to click on, because it's just spelled weird. But yeah, we could talk a little bit about the app and how it pertains to MOTUNIVERSE and what it is. So if you want, we can bring it up. I have it up, and I think it's still sharing. So
well, before we bring it up, give it a little bit of a just kind of a preamble. What's the elevator pitch for what this thing does?
Yeah, I'll let my elevator pitch man.
Yeah, sure.
yeah,
we'll roll it in. The actual, here there's a gap in the industry when it comes to your collections. When you're at actual toy conventions, how do you actually get the negotiated price? We've all been to conventions, and we've paid a little bit too much, and we got home, we checked in, and like, you know what? I think I went like $40-50 over that. Well, it was born out of, we went to a convention here called Geeking Out in Southern California. And we were trying to pick up some Star Wars hot toys, and we weren't really that knowledgeable in the hot toy realm. So we were trying to get reception. Everything had to go outside and actually call one of our Star Wars acquainted friends. And he was like, "Oh no, that's a great price. Go in and get it." By the time we made it in, actually one of the other pieces had been sold. So we thought to ourselves, how do we actually get something where we've got a negotiation tool that works? So Toy Hunter was born out of that, to give you eBay prices bought and sold. So when you're there, you're able to negotiate with somebody and go, well, look, I'm looking right here on my Toy Hunter app, and that price is actually $30 less. It gives you an actual equal playing field with the sellers, but not just also that, you can put your entire collection in. How many times have you bought an actual, let's say a figure, you're out somewhere, you bought that same figure, and you were like, wow, because you couldn't remember it was on the shelf. Well, you've got your collection in your pocket every time you walk around, because you can make, whether you're in the G.I. Joe, Motu, whatever, you can put different collections in, and you've got it all at your access. And it allows you to put quantity. So if you're troop building and you've got 10 in the Snow Trooper, or 10 of the, or maybe you got like 10 Skeletors, you don't want to buy 11th, it's right there. Plus there's radar in there, and that's our convention app. And that's the thing that's fueling the Motu universe, where you can look in all your areas. How many times have you missed an actual convention because you just didn't know what was going on? Well, Toy Hunter is going to seek out to 150-mile radius. You can also put that a little longer, but every convention's at your fingertips, and you can actually put it in your queue. It will give you a notification to let you know when it's coming. You can pull up different, maybe you're at San Diego Comic-Con and you've been there, it's a mess, and you don't know what panel, what room, what situation. Well, guess what? Toy Hunter, you can actually highlight that panel, and it will give you notifications when it's going. So if you're trying to run across that convention and trying to get that last Mattel item, you won't miss the panel. So it gives you an equal point. It's got plastic news in there. It gives you all your toy news. There are so many features. That's what we're calling it, a collector's lifestyle app. You're going to stay in there. Instead of just going in for one thing and you're forgetting that app, you're going to basically make it a part of your entire collecting experience. That's what Toy Hunter does. And Chad, if you want to pull that up and show people a quick
Yeah.
little
Here I
tutorial
go.
of it.
There you go. So,
Yeah. So this is your. So when you log in, this is your screen. You can see MOTUNIVERSE already started taking over the app. You'll be presented with the intro video for MOTUNIVERSE. But this is kind of your home feed of where everything lives. So you have your badges. These are all badges that get unlocked. Like we just had SoCal Joe Show in California, and they were participating in the convention. And when you showed up, there was a check-in. You check that, it unlocked this badge, and then now you have this in your history. So there's also hidden badges like Target Hunter. And if you go to Target a certain amount of times in a day, it unlocks a badge because you've gone there too much. There's a Walmart Hunter. So it's very based around what we know are habits for collectors, and what we wish existed is what we've decided to put into the app. This is the MOTUNIVERSE ad. So you log in, you'll see that. So Toy Scout is an interesting feature. All of us have tried to buy pre-orders and have tried to get the toys, and they sell out. And I had some time in the sneaker community, and they had the bots that would just buy the shoes for you before they launch. So I said, why not just make that for toys? So I built it and I inputted it into Toy Hunter, so you can subscribe to toys that you're looking for, and it'll send you notifications when they launch. You tap on it, you buy it. Usually can get it right away. But that brings us to MOTUNIVERSE. What's awesome about MOTUNIVERSE and being in here is that this is really the landing place for anything that's happening at MOTUNIVERSE. We're still updating the data. There's still some information we have to put in here as far as like schedule, what that looks like, and then finalizing vendors and things like that. But yeah, so you'll come in here into I'll actually show you even better. If you go to Radar, this is where everything lives as far as conventions. So you have nearby, you have upcoming ones, and as you're traveling, these are updating. So if you're in a town you've never been in and you hear they have good conventions, you'll find it inside of Radar. So if you come in here and tap on MOTUNIVERSE, you'll be able to explore everything. So the vendors, we're still updating that. It'll have the floor map in there. It'll have the panels, and then activities where you can see all of the other hunters that are coming in and are interested in going or going to like panels, everything like that.
That's cool.
So yeah.
So it's a community. Like so it's not just. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like the fact that you can see other people who are on the app there, it's a cool little way to just like kind of help build the community out. Yeah, and do things like that. That's really great.
Yeah,
I was going to say the Target one with the I'm guessing that like any Target counts, or if it's the same.
Yeah, so it utilizes Google Places.
Okay.
But it's like when you go into a video game and you're trying to 100% the game, it's like, well, how do I actually unlock that one badge? Yeah. Like it's a certain amount of targets within a certain radius in one day, and then you'll get notified that you went to Target that many times, or Walmart, right? Or Ross during RossCon or whatever it is.
So you don't come back empty-handed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So Johnny also had a question about the app here. He says, can the app put you in timeout if you've been to Walmart or Target too many times in a day?
Yeah, we can. It won't right now, but we can work on getting that so it blocks itself. Yeah.
Right. And it's now again, I love the radar feature, right? Especially because the sense of, there's so many cons going on. It's a great way to kind of just keep track of that. I immediately thought about you. I don't know where your head went, but like this would be great for like a Legions Con for sure, right? Like this would be awesome.
I don't want you to find me when I'm at Legions Con. I'm only
9 times out of 10. You're not too far. So you're probably putting stuff in the truck. That's where you are. So But yeah, this is really cool, and I love the community aspect of it, right? Yeah. Like it's another way for the community to find each other and B kind of just stay connected. Like Discords are great and stuff, but again, they're like kind of all over the place with Discords, right? You're in one Discord, you're in another Discord. This kind of feels a little bit like a unification of that. Yeah. No, this is really cool. How long have you guys been working on this?
So we have been working on it about a year. What would you say, like a year and a half?
About a year and a half. Yeah. It actually was think this January would have been a full year since we went into to Geeking Out, but we had started a little bit just on the framework right around there. So about a year and a half work put in, and the one aspect that makes this a little bit better again is your My Collections, because not only can you put in your entire collection, but the best part about your collection is that it gives you what the estimated pricing of your collection is. So let's say that you're buying a bunch of Motu figures and you are wanting to know what it is. Like maybe you decide, hey, I want to get out of collecting. You've got an estimation of your entire collections breaking in. I know, Jay. We tell people don't leave, stay in. You're always gonna, once you leave, you got to buy all this stuff again. And how many people have bought it 3 or 4 times? But you can. That's the best thing. Knowing what your collection is worth, is always thing. And it's not just the mindset of that, but it's also the point of it gives you pride about how many items and things you bought, because like all of us, our collections have gotten out of hand. We don't know what we have. Yeah. So at one point or another, it's nice to have something where you're like, oh, wait a minute. Actually, wow, I actually do have that large of a collection, because it doesn't seem like that when we're purchasing all this stuff. But sure. It rolls in. It makes you just feel better once you know what it is,
Yeah. And then one of the things that I mean, like, it was built because I just was tired of going to different apps to find things when I'm talking to people about selling or trading. Yeah. And so this is the search feature. This is, if you search, it'll bring up everything. And then these are like the live items. So you can click on it and you can see, it'll take you to, you can add it to your collection. You can view it on eBay. Price Advisor tells you whether or not the price is like good enough, or if it's too high, if it's, if it's just right, depending on what you have on there. Like this says it's a fair price. And then, but also the sold listings is something that's unique to Toy Hunter that you just won't find in another app outside of eBay. And this, we pull in the information from eBay. It goes back about 60 days. And you could do all of this stuff, by the way, on your free account. It's not, we don't limit everything, like really, really like strict and put down, but we, you get like 5 responses from sold completed versus like a full list, but they're still up to date. And then we have the ability to search via taking a photo. I'm a huge vintage collector, so being able to take photos of it is better than barcode scanning, because some of the vintage toys don't have it. You can barcode scan. We have our own toy database called Toy Hub. And it's just, we update that. This is all done between a few different people, but this is constantly being updated with information we have. So when you're adding your collection, it's pulling from what you can see on here, and then what we have in the back end to fill in all of your data. Toy Scout, this is where you get notified of things being released, and it shows you a feed. So if you didn't know that this came out, you're like, oh, this is cool for Pixar. You can click on it. It'll take you straight to wherever it is, Target.com, wherever you want. You can purchase it there. So, yeah, man, there's a lot behind the app. Yeah. A lot more to come. We're introducing actual live trading.
Oh wow, okay.
So you'll be able to trade with your friends on Toy Hunter. We're expanding to vendor imports and exports. So if you're at a convention like MOTUNIVERSE, so probably the next year, when you're at MOTUNIVERSE and you know that there's a exclusive, the vendor can upload what they have for sale at the show, and then they'll send you a beacon notification. So let's say you're at San Diego Comic-Con, you're trying to get an exclusive, and you're outside waiting. The vendor can sign up for it, and it'll notify everyone on Toy Hunter as they're selling low on those items.
Okay.
So if you knew that you wanted that, and then they're running low, and you're on Toy Hunter, and you're running over there, you get notified, you know that they don't have it, so there's no point in going over there anymore.
Right. So if you're 50 deep and they put up that they've got 30 left,
exactly.
Hold the line.
And then like when you're at MOTUNIVERSE and you want to get that giant power sword, drink, you're like, how do I get this and everything? Wait, there's only 20 left and everything. You better start running across that hall, man.
Yeah.
Start sprinting.
One thing
that'd be great. That'd be a great feature that just says, "Hey, start sprinting."
Yeah, start running, and it syncs up with your Apple Watch or whatever, your Google Watch. That is coming, by the way. But so one thing I want to point out, a lot of people don't know about this. If you go in here under report bug and app suggestions, So if you fill that out on this app, it comes straight to me, comes straight to my computer.
Okay.
I get notified of either suggestions or bugs. And one thing that I believe in is transparency. So as we're working on that bug, you'll get notified in app that your suggestion or the bug is being worked out.
Okay.
And then once it gets completed, you get awarded XP and unlocked.
Oh, wow.
You may or may not get secret badges unlocked from that. So
that's really cool.
Yeah,
that's really great. And we got a question here about the app. Mossman Sean says, "Is the collection feature limited to figures, or is there a merch kind of Eternia for whatever line you're collecting? Can you list those items as well?"
Yeah, that's a great question. So no, so a lot of the automated stuff, like if you type a title in for a figure, there's like autofill. That's going to be very toy specific, but we do have quite a few people utilizing it for their comic collection.
Oh, cool.
And you can really, as you're adding something, you can put in whatever you want. So you can store anything you collect. I mean, we call it Toy Hunter, but if you think about it, there are people that collect action figures as toys, and there are people that collect Ferraris as toys. So it's whatever your toy is. So when you're filling out the details, it's open for whatever you want to put in there, right? And we've gotten suggestions to enable autofill for comics, and so, but so we're working on that. But as it stands right now, you could get it. You could put in, like, if you collect salt and pepper shakers, you can put those in, and you'll just have a feed of toy news. But so it's really whatever you want.
Very cool.
The one thing I'll tell you is that Mega J was the brainchild of this scavenger feature.
Yeah,
that was we were talking at Toy Atlanta about it, and this is something that I think a lot of conventions should utilize. Is how do you get people? You're a convention runner, and how do you get people to go around the convention? There are certain pockets of conventions that certain people don't shy away from. They never really get the exposure. We came up with this brilliant idea. We said, yes, we can incorporate it in. We worked on this. The three of us is to basically scavenger feature. You will go around the convention and you have a chance to win a prize, but it's going to make you go to different areas, different vendors around that. So as a vendor myself at certain conventions, this is something I definitely would love, because how do I get more traffic in? Well, there's a fun game in this situation that people are going to discover. That's the first time I've ever heard about this being at any convention. And that was, again, Mega J just has this forethought of he wants to bring it back to the fans for MOTUNIVERSE.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. I mean, and again, it goes back to the interaction and the playing with the community and kind of keeping everybody engaged that way. I do want to jump back. So you had mentioned that this is something that can be done on the free version. So I'm assuming that means there is a premium or a subscription version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm glad that you asked that, because that's big for me too, right? Some apps you get in and then they paywall a lot of things to having to do in-app purchases. The best for your money is one that's called Hunter Plus. Unlocks everything on the app.
Okay.
It's $8.99 a month, or it's $54.99 a year. But if you sign up for the first year, it goes to it's like $45 or $49. That really unlocks higher usage of a lot of our background. We have a lot of server processing. There's a lot of AI stuff that's involved in this to unlock, automating and filling things out. So realistically, that's only covering the cost of the server hosting. We don't want to overcharge for things, but it was one of the things where it's like, hey, well, this is something that people will utilize, and then hopefully as more and more people start to utilize it, we don't have any future side of changing the cost of that. I think that it's a fair cost for what everyone gets. It just unlocks a lot more. Like in the free version, you can change the background on one collection, right?
Okay.
But on the paid version, it unlocks unlimited backgrounds, right? Or on the free version, you have a wish list that's limited to 5, and then you can have 2 collections. But on the full version, you can have however many collections you want.
Cool. Okay.
Right. On the search feature, when you're searching, it just is an endless page feed on the paid, but it's like 10 to 15 for sold, or 5 to 5 for sold completed, and then 10, 15 for live. So
got it.
You'll be able to experience everything on the free. It's just the paid unlocks the ability to use
Cool.
More of it. And the radar scavenger, that's not something you pay for. It's not, hey, welcome to MOTUNIVERSE, sign up for the scavenger and pay for it. We were very adamant about not wanting to charge people for that. So majority of everything you see you can access on the free. So
yeah, and again, it's great that it's really about expanding, right? If you're going to do the paid version, it's about expanding, and you're giving everybody the thing up for free, and that's great because it's like you guys are collectors, you guys know what it means. $8.99, a month, that's $40, $50 a year. That's that's half a mezco. We know where that money's valued, so that's great. I appreciate that. And for Journey XD here, it is called Toy Hunter, and it is available on the App Store, Google Play, everywhere available. Cool.
Yeah, I put the link inside. We have it in the chat too, but
in the chat.
It's on Google Play and iOS.
Cool.
I just downloaded it.
There you go.
Going through it right now.
Perfect.
There you go.
We'll get real life reactions to it.
Start putting that collection in there, Matchu.
Oh boy, we'll talk to you next week, Matchu. Yeah,
I see 3 sentinels in the back.
Yeah, that's short then. If you're only seeing 3,
he's got 4.
There's one over there too.
Yeah, that's right.
Those are just the 97s. Where where the HasLab?
Oh, they're there too.
They're in the other room.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's good.
The show's called 2 Sentinels for a reason. Masters of the Mini Comics says, I'm very excited to be there next week. I can't wait to meet a bunch of people in person for the first time. That's what it's all about, man. Yeah.
Rob is actually a featured toy tuber. He's going to be
wow.
We're going to be announcing a whole bunch of toy tubers in the next week or so. And Rob is definitely going to be there. He's if you guys are into Masters Universe comics, you definitely got to check out Masters of the Mini Comics.
All right.
Go through the entire collection of the Master Universe mini comics, and all voice acted, right? Professional voice acted.
Oh,
yeah. So
all right.
Very cool.
Yeah. You don't have to read. It's okay.
All right. Well, hey Rob, if you ever need anybody to sub in, give me a call. I'm available. I also wanted to jump back to this. R Jackson says he just saw the Mossman reveal in the movie. I didn't see it, but I was looking it up while we were talking here, and he looks amazing. He looks. I've got it here. I'm going to share it. He looks so he doesn't look bad, but it looks appropriately cheesy. I feel like, it's he's Mossman. Look at him.
Okay.
He reminds me of the 90s Swamp Thing movie.
Yes, I can see that. Yeah. And it's cool too to see everybody kind of in their like classic garb too. Fistone, Man-at-Arms, Ram Man. So he looks like he's struggling.
Yeah, I will say Ram Man looks a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, he looks like he's struggling. Like he looks like Keaton Batman, right? I can't turn my head,
Exactly. Yeah. But you know what? You got to hand it to Travis Knight. He is sticking close to the source material as possible. It's crazy.
Well, then and I'd actually love to talk to you guys about that, right? Because I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. I grew up on He-Man. I haven't kept up with He-Man, right? I mean, the Dolph Lundgren movie was what the Dolph Lundgren movie was. But
fantastic.
That's a word. That's a word. I mean, look, I remember being disappointed in it when it came out. I wonder if I went back and watched it now, how I would feel. Probably very different. But I mean, there is something fabulous about it, right? So, but I mean, when it comes to something like this, where I think the take when I first saw the trailer a couple months ago, it feels like forever at this point, where it was like, oh, it's going to be like a real guy pulled into this. So you kind of have that separation of real life versus fantasy. So it almost gives you, it gives you permission to be a little silly, right? Like, I kind of love that. I don't know like you guys obviously more involved than I am. How did you guys feel about it?
I can just tell you, like I said, by day I'm a screenwriter, and I was, when I saw that they had Travis Knight involved, and I was like, you know what, here's a guy he did a great job with Bumblebee, and I think he took a lot of that lore and he respected it. I think that's what Masters of the Universe fans really wanted, was someone that's going to come in and actually, look over the 40 plus years, look and see what the animated cartoon was, look and see what the last live action did, and then add their own spin. And I thought he did a credible job. First time I saw Battle Cat on the screen, I was like, wow, he got this right. Yeah, it's really hard. Either you go real good with it, or you just make I'm going to make my Masters of the Universe. He really made a respectful one to the source material. That's a fantastic job by him, man.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Chet, you go first, or?
Yeah, Mac, you go.
No, you go first. Dude.
Somebody
already went.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Frank Langella, like coming in the 90s there was pretty peak. And I also know that you know, we give what's his name a hard time there. Why can't I think of his name? We just talked about him before.
Dolph Lundgren.
No, playing Skeletor in the new movie.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. Yeah. We give Jared Leto a hard time. I mean, I think he'll do a fantastic job in this movie. You know, I think he'll be okay. So, but
Chet, did you want to give your
Chet? What do you got? Weigh in.
I think it's actually done pretty well, man. I will. It's not really comparison, but it's kind of like look at what they're trying to do with the new Street Fighter movie, and it's like, well, you're not doing anything that's like I don't know if this is actually going to be worse than the one I saw back in the day. But I do think the important piece, Jay, like you said, is you're getting the background without getting the background. So it's like okay, so it's based in reality, and then you're taken into this fantasy world that, for all intents and purposes, could exist, right?
Yeah.
And so. And not seeing the movie, obviously, we don't know how they tie the story together. We have ideas that his mom sent him away. But again, this is adapted for film, right? So It's really about how they're going to tell that story. But what I love is the stuff that we have seen, even like seeing Moss Man, and you zoom in on it. It's like, yeah, but that's actually not really bad makeup, right? That's actually really good, and it's because. I think what they're doing is they're using practical effects and CGI, and that is the key to like making a movie believable. Is like spend the money where you need to spend the money. Yes, you have to use CGI or whatever at some point to build the giant fantasy world. But I'm excited to see it because of the fact that it is like all of these characters I've only ever seen growing up watching Motu are now going to be in this real world. How are you going to take me into that? And I think that's what the initial trailer did a really good job of, is like, it's comedic, you know. I thought it was funny when they start off and it shows the heat thing. I was like, that's a great, like that for me. Like, I don't get into all that weird, crazy, but at the same time, like presenting it with like he was like, okay, now it's that to me was funny. Right. And it's just, if they have that kind of stuff, that's real world connected to Eternia, I'm into it. Yeah.
I'm very excited myself. But you know what, I would like Jay. You know me. I was the first one, right, to say I'll believe it when I see it. You know what I mean? Like I was saying that from the very beginning, and I'm starting to believe it. I really am, because you know what, I think Travis Knight was a good choice. I love Bumblebee. You know, I thought that was a really good film. I still have to watch Kubo and the Two Strings. I hear it's fabulous.
Oh, it's one of the best, man. Yeah, it's one of the best.
I definitely have to watch that. And you know what? He's treating this like a fan, but a fan with sensibilities. You know what I mean? He's not fanboying out, but just by the look of the characters, the way they're all being respected and treated. And yeah, you know, Chet brought it up. There are present day memes inserted in here, but you know what? You got to get younger audiences into this stuff. If you don't have younger audiences in this stuff, then it's not going to have a future. Right? Like it will fade into obscurity with the rest of us 50-year-olds. You know what I mean? It's a problem, right? That is how these things work.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, but I did want to say one thing really quickly before we move on. If anybody, Jay, if you want to just
absolutely,
guys, you have an opportunity right now to ask He-Man a question. And you should do it sooner rather than later. If you want to head over to the Instagram page of MOTUNIVERSE Con. It's time to ask him a question, because he will answer it at MOTUNIVERSE. He will. So if your question is answered by Dolph Lundgren at MOTUNIVERSE, you will walk away. You will take home a prize. Okay. So ask the questions now. Everybody who's in the chat right now, head over to MOTUNIVERSE on Instagram and ask your question, because honestly, this is your chance. And we have had some crazy questions that are being asked.
I was going to say, are there any that you could share with us that have been asked? So
let's have a quick look. You know,
let's see
what we see. So I was going to bring up these popcorn things, but let's have a look at.
Here, I'm going to drop the MOTUNIVERSE Instagram here in the chat as well. So, you guys can go over there and ask Dolph a question.
Yeah, ask Dolph a question. Here we go. So, we just announced that Will Sleaney will also be virtually. He's actually going to be broadcasting from the UK, I think. I can't remember where exactly, but he's going to be our guest. He just illustrated the Wings of Fate. I think that's what it's called. Okay. And that's the 2 images that you see back there. Incredible artist. So he was just announced today. And we have our own He-Man. We have an actual cosplay He-Man. He's actually going to come in cosplay. So it's going to be great. You can meet He-Man himself at MOTUNIVERSE. This is Heroic Armor Works. Definitely follow him. He's incredible. He does some amazing stuff. Of course, he is He-Man, but he's also Homelander. Okay. Right? Yeah. He also does the Green Lantern himself. Actually, this one, who is this? This is the most powerful one, right? I can't remember his name.
Hal Jordan?
Is it Hal
No,
Jordan?
that's not Hal. This is this kid can destroy the universe. But basically, he's like one of the later Green Lanterns.
Oh.
But he does Gambit, right? Oh. And there he is. There's Peacemaker. Right?
Yeah.
So he's great cosplayer. You should definitely check out follow him.
And we've got Brick something in the chat now. What's going on, Brick? We were just talking about you before, dude. How are you?
About you. So here it is. Ask He-Man a question. Check out some of these comments, and there are a lot of them now. So you guys got to narrow these down.
Nah, just pick a random one. Let's see what could possibly go wrong. Yeah.
Scrolling down. All right, here we go. This one's an easy one. Did you watch any other cartoons prior to filming Motu? Right, that was actually pretty cool.
Just keep anything from the set. That's always a great question.
Here it is. In 1988, my older brother told me that it was safe to go into our scary basement because He-Man had entered our basement through a portal, maybe the Cosmic Key. When I went down there, I couldn't see you. My brother said it was because you were invisible. My question is, why didn't you trust me enough to make yourself visible when you were in the basement? I will be at MOTUNIVERSE, and I look forward to your answer.
You know what? I hope he gets the answer to this because he's been carrying this around for a while. So, I hope he gets the answer to this, and I'm sure his therapist is pulling for him as well. So,
Spiro Toys asks, who else recently found out there was an extra scene at the end of the 1980s film? Oh, no.
Okay.
I'll be back. And one more. Here we go. Did playing the character of He-Man and your research into the role have any effect on how you faced adversity, both personally and professionally thereafter? And if so, in what way? What attributes of the character did you connect with the most in those circumstances? I think that's three questions.
It's a really great question. I can actually answer it for him. Everything he went to face after that, he put on a loincloth, and he felt that facing adversity that way tends to help. So,
I love this one, though. Check this one out. In a fight, who wins? He-Man, Drago, or the Punisher?
That's Dolph Lundgren wins. That's who wins.
Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren will definitely win. But yeah, we got some pretty cool questions.
Awesome.
I mean, so yeah, guys, get your questions in right now. The questions will be cut off at midnight Pacific Standard Time. Okay. So that gives us here in the East another 3 hours to keep voting. But ask He-Man a question and you can win a prize at MOTUNIVERSE. So
it could be about anything?
Anything. Yeah. You can ask him where your jacket is, just in case he knows the answer.
He's got a background in chemical engineering, so you could probably get some crazy questions from. He's pretty smart.
He's pretty smart. He's a smart cookie. But getting kicked in the head doesn't help. He's also He's a black belt in karate. Apparently, he's like a third level down or something like that.
There you go. All right. Was it you wanted to bring up the sippers? Let's talk sippers, and then we'll make sure everybody knows where else to go to get tickets if they're going to be in the area. Because again, this is MOTUNIVERSE happening next weekend. But you want to make sure you're going. Hey, just sent my students home. You're my grading soundtrack. How would you grade us today, awesome. Brick? So how would you grade this episode? So let's look at these sippers, man. These sippers look great. The popcorn buckets. I don't know how you guys are. I'm not a big. Oh, look, there's the cat treats.
Treats.
There you go.
Smart. So smart.
Tastiest temptations in the universe. I mean, those are this. Look at it. You got different flavors too. You got wacky blast explosions, right? It's shrimp flavored. You got the Master Universe Cringer's Fish Feast. You got the Wacky Blast Explosions with it's chicken and pork.
Chicken and pork.
It's
Machu, in the 3 years we've been doing this show, did you ever think we'd bring up different flavors of cat treats on the episode? Okay, all right. Oh, hey.
Oh, but speaking of which, this is the perfect tie-in for Master Universe. The perfect tie-in. When I saw this, I was like, God damn, that's genius.
It is really, it's really smart.
There you go.
Diesel.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Creatine. They even got the power bars here. This is crazy. The most powerful whey powder in the universe.
Sit on the bone throne with confidence.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go.
Right?
Get powered up, man, over just a couple of juice supplements.
Blueberry flavor.
Amazing. Brick, by the way, Brick says we all my comments aren't showing up. Are they showing up? There it is. You all exceed the standard. That's an A in old people speak. I love it.
Thank you, Brick.
And we got baby Tony 27 is here. What's going on, baby? This is actually, I love this. I love a good tie-in.
Oh, wait a minute, there was a Skeletor one.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. The He-Man one's broken up, but what do you take to be an evil villain, though?
Yeah,
that's what I really need to take.
Or is the Skeletor one like a fat burner, like just so you can get down to bones?
Frosty blueberry. It's frosty. Blueberry.
Sure.
Yeah, but if you're hungry for something else, we got some gummies.
There you go.
We got gummies, and apparently at one point these were only available in Canada. So it's the Heroes versus Villains gummies.
I hope they're better than those Shaq gummies that we tried that one time. Those Shaq gummies were awful, man.
Yeah. But the best is yet to come. These are all food related, which is crazy.
Sit on the bone throne confidence is the Blue Chew slogan. All right, we got to make sure I get that going. Denny's Master Universe with Denny's. Okay.
Yeah, Denny's has a whole freaking menu. Oops, wrong one. Denny's has a whole freaking menu ready to go, all themed from Master Universe. And you can even take a picture with He-Man and Skeletor. Their standees are at Denny's. But the creme de la creme, and if you're lucky, you might be able to see these and maybe even win one of these at MOTUNIVERSE. The buckets, the popcorn buckets. Are coming to MOTUNIVERSE, guys. This is crazy. we have just found out that the popcorn buckets are actually on their way. So this is going to be a lot of fun. And that 60 ouncer, it's going to be there, man. Like, look at it's a full size sword.
It is.
That is actually bigger than the toy sword. Way bigger than the toy sword. That thing is freaking huge.
Baby Tony wants one. He says the gummies are bomb. Are they? Have you tried these? Because I just want to make sure we're talking about the right ones. But this is so cool. This is really cool.
I think it's got the most value because when you buy these things, you can actually. I think it comes at a combo, right? So this will be full of popcorn. It'll be full of nachos. It'll have like some space for nachos. It has space for this is like a 40. This is like a 10-ounce drink right here. This tower is a 10-ounce drink, right? There's a whole bunch of different and it opens up. You can put your minifigures in there. It's freaking crazy, man.
That's awesome.
So, this is the Toy Hunter app of popcorn buckets. It does a little bit of everything. Is what this is. Yeah,
definitely picking that up in that power sword drink, man. Definitely, man.
Absolutely.
If they only had like a strap that I could put on my back, because I don't know how you're carrying all that stuff out the movie theater.
Actually, who was it? Mike of Attorney Royalty and actually a whole bunch of other guys have been trying to get there early. And a lot of theaters have been telling everybody. I think Alex, you told me too.
Yeah.
That I think it was you, Alex, who said that. You know what? They're expecting that these particular items are going to sell out the first day.
I'm sure.
Right. Yeah. So you got to be there. You got to be there early, and you got to be ready. And these aren't cheap. This is like $60 right here for the sword. The sword is like $60. This popcorn here, I think, is $80.
Wow.
$1 an ounce.
I was gonna say it's good. $1 an ounce. Not bad.
Right.
Not bad.
So
awesome.
But you guys can see all this stuff coming to MOTUNIVERSE.
Yeah.
And May 23rd and 24th, the Memorial Day weekend.
Awesome.
And we hope to see everybody there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys for
giving
of
course.
Time.
Dude. We're always happy to support. We supported the Kickstarter. I would love to have gone out there and just to hang with you guys and do all that stuff. But next time, maybe for sure, because I'm sure this is not going to be the only one, right? So I'm sure you'll be back next year. But is there going to be any live streams, any coverage for people who aren't going to be on the West Coast?
So yeah, we are going to be live streaming the event.
Okay.
Certain panels. But the ones that are only going to be recorded, we will have those available the week following.
Okay.
But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And for anybody who can't make it, if you want an autograph from Alan or Melendi, Skeletor or She-Ra, those actually you can pre-order those on the on our website. Sorry, Jay, if you want to just
yeah, I'm pulling up right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. Right here. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah.
The black. Oh,
yeah.
There we go.
There it is. So yeah, you can pre-order them right now. So She-Ra, Melendi, Britt's autograph, or Alan Oppenheimer's autograph for Skeletor. And you know what, guys, definitely take the advantage, because Alan doesn't do too many conventions anymore, right? It's very hard for him to get around. It's more difficult for him now to get around.
Sure.
So yeah, like this is we're very, very blessed to have Alan at our show. And there are other prints and pins to be able to order on the site. And of course, we have T-shirts and merch. Jay, if you want to click on the button at the top.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little hesitant to click on the T-shirt because I don't know where mine is. So.
Jay's never gonna let me live that down.
Nope.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and shift that question to what's his name? Our partner Retro Rags.
Yeah. No, I've emailed them already. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'm just busting
Jay already paid his money. He's like, "Where's my T-shirt?"
I did. I paid separate for shipping and everything. Where's my T-shirt?
So yeah, totally. We got hoodies. We got T-shirts. We got hip huggers. Alex loves wearing those hip huggers.
Absolutely, all the time, brother. Yep. Along with my Motu cape too.
Okay.
That's not on the site. You guys can't buy that.
That's separate. It's a special
made.
Okay.
And thanks to AJ over at HeMadeIt.com, we got the thongs. They're coming in. Don't worry.
Good.
I was just going to ask about that. I try to get some of those every convention I go to, so I'm excited.
The thongs are coming, baby. Don't worry, we got you covered. Chad, we got you, bro.
Thank you so much.
And the hats are beautiful. So yeah.
You got everything. Yeah.
So I apologize ahead of time for taking over Machu's job, but we look the same anyway. So it's not really that much different, right?
So, but guys, this is awesome. And, obviously, again, if you're going to be in the area, go head over to MOTUNIVERSE next weekend. Because what else are you going to do? I mean, you go hang out with a bunch of nerds. It's going to be a great time.
It's only Memorial Day weekend, guys, and we will be remembering all of our heroes. Don't worry.
So I mean, what better way to honor our heroes than by going out and being free and being with other people, right? So do that. Alex, Chad, I obviously want to plug Toy Hunter one more time, the app, as well as the the Shadow Knows Network, which you guys can find on YouTube and Instagram. And if you're not following Mega J Retro yet, I mean, what are you really doing with your life? Because he's a regular here. So Machu, you got Enablers you're gonna be on tonight.
Yes.
And
what else?
What else we got coming up?
Oh, nothing else really. Been playing a few video games here and there. Maybe eventually I'll get back into taking toy photos. Hopefully, once I can clean off this desk. But yeah, what about you?
You got Baggy Red Shorts tonight with No Chewing and Alan Rapper and myself. That's gonna be at 9:00, and then that's it. You obviously go head over to They're Not Dolls, but go check out the last Enablers. Alex, Chet, Jay, appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you.
This is awesome. We appreciate it.
We appreciate you guys, right?
Yeah, and chat, whether you guys are watching live or on the replay, we appreciate the hell out of you. We wouldn't be doing stuff like this if it wasn't for you guys showing up every week, getting to talk to these awesome guys and promoting things like MOTUNIVERSE. So from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate the hell out of you. With all that being said, I think it's time to get out of here. You got plenty of other stuff to do. It's early, so you got time. You guys can go get dinner and then go watch more shows. But we appreciate you. Go make some content. Go be proud of yourselves. And until we meet again, Machu, cue the outro.